So we have all of our things done, so we are ready to sew them onto our body. So we need to work out where we want our hat now. So if you see here, we have the rows. This is the row you are going to go along and stitch your hat in. So another thing, this bit where we finished, where we did the decrease, and that's your top end, and the neater part is going to be your bottom, because we can hide this bit with our hat right here. So if you want to just work out where you want your hat, so I'm just going to put mine here and have my stitches in here. So the one above, I'm going to put a stitch marker in, and that is where I'm going to stitch my nose onto. So my nose is going to go on. So we're going to do our nose first. So if you would like to take your hat off, we also need some stuffing. So I have some right here. So what we're going to do is just going to stuff our nose. Right, so I think that should be enough for me. So then I'm going to put this bit right here where I want my nose to go. So this row here is where I want my nose to go. So this is where I'm going to line it up with. So then I'm going to get my needle. I'm going to thread my yarn onto my needle. Okay. So then I'm going to put my needle into this row here, just into there, and I'm going to pull it through. And then just going to lift it up so you can see. I'm going to catch another strand of yarn, and I'm going to go through 2 of my stitches there. That's my next stitch. And then I'm just going to keep working it around. I'm going to catch another single piece of yarn, and I'm going to go into my next stitch, which is right here. And I'm going to pull it through. And then into my next. So I'm just catching one piece of yarn from the body and threading it through both of my stitches here. Just going to remove the stitch marker now, just so it doesn't get in my way when I go around. Okay, so pick up another one and go in. Okay, so that's what it's looking like right now. And try not to go too far away from the nose. Try and get it like directly underneath where the stitch is. Almost there. Right, so I have put a stitch into every one of my stitches. So now I'm just going to finish off. I'm actually going to tie a knot. So I'm just going to go under and get a piece of yarn. So that I'm going to keep a loop. I'm going to go through once, go through twice. Just pull that nice and tight. So that. And I'm going to thread my yarn through. Thread it through again. And then I'm just going to push it straight through the nose. And to finish off, I'm just going to give it a little pull. Just pull it a little bit. Cut your yarn and it should disappear into the nose. Okay, so there is our nose. Now we're going to do the hat. Okay, so we're going to start sewing our hat on. So what we're going to do, this piece that you finish with is now going to be our starting point at the sides of the nose. I've put a stitch marker here just to show me which row I'm going to be following around. So I'm going to thread my yarn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up a stitch close to the nose. And I'm going to pull it through. Pull my yarn through. And then I'm going to pick up another stitch. And I'm going to go through the next stitch here, through both strands of yarn. And then I'm going to pick up another stitch here and go through my next stitch here. And then I'm going to keep doing that all the way around. So just going to remove the stitch marker. So this is all you're going to do for this part. and I'm going to meet you back here just to show you what to do with this part, because we're not going to be sewing over the nose. This bit's just going to be free because it's not going to come up anyway. So I will meet you back around about here. Okay, I'm just coming to the end. Just keep sewing. So I have 2 more stitches, 1, 2, before I reach my nose. So I'm going to put, oops, I'm going to put 1 in there, and then into the last one, just going to put 1 in there, just like that. And then I'm going to make a little knot down here. I'm just going to knot it here. I'm going to put my needle through, just pull it tight, like that. And then I'm going to just hide my tail. And then I'm going to go back on myself. So like that. And then I'm going to cut my yarn. So now we're going to be doing the moustache. So if you grab your white thread, we're going to be coming as close to here as we can. So I'm just going to pull the nose back and the hat a little bit, and then what you're going to do is you're going to grab your thread of yarn and pull through. So you've got 2 pieces like this. We're going to tie them once and then just let it hang down just like that. And then we're going to find our next piece here. Just put your hook through. Just like that. Get your piece of yarn. Pull it through. And tie it. And then you will start to get a beard and a moustache, beard and a moustache down here. So we're just going to do that. To the next one. Okay, So that's what we're looking like at the moment. So we're going to need quite a lot more. It might be better if you use a smaller hook as well, just so it fits in between those pieces of yarn better. Then I really want to put one just inside here. Just like that. Don't forget to tie them so they're secure. I'm going to pull that back down. So then I'm going to go under the nose. Pull it through. Just need to get one in between here because there'll be too much of a gap there if not. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it myself off camera. You're going to need to do a few layers of your beard just so it's nice and thick. It's at the moment, but just go, we've done the one close to the nose, now just do the row underneath it, and then you're just going to keep going until you can put some here, put some inside as well, just so it looks like the hair, the moustache is coming from over the nose. And I have to put a few more here so it comes out a little bit more. But you do that and I will meet you back when I have completed it. Okay, so my gonk is nearly complete. What I have to do now is trim his beard. So I quite like the length. I'm just going to snip so it's all a little bit straighter. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. So that is him complete. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. I also hope you have understood and been able to follow along with what I have been teaching you. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me either through the comment box down below or my email address. So yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed it and I will see you in my next video. Bye.